Your diarrhea full of shit. Just play along, me, myself, and I, and no one else. Yo, I'm so legit. The other day I was driving along the interstate in Utah, and there was this like girl fucking around with a kayak or something. Wanted to go down a little river that runs along I-84, or no, it was still I-80, or no, it was I-84. I don't remember where it was. In Utah, and she had on a green two-piece bikini. You could tell it was like high cut, kind of, you know, a good cut. And she was bent over at the waist, and she, it was just very nice. She had a nice, pussy puff, and I'm pretty sure she was doing it just for me. And my dick started to inflate when I'm uncontrollable reactions, and it didn't make me think of anybody in particular. It just, made me think of her. I didn't see what she looked like or anything. I was driving along. Only kind of saw it for a moment, but oh yeah, it was good. And then it made me think of Katie Boo, my future wife. It's almost like it's the universe saying, this is what awaits you up in Chicago. A sweet little girl named Katie Boo. And then my mind drifted to Kleber for some reason. And that's it. And whatever, so I got a load that picks up. I didn't do much driving today. I just drove like 280 miles or something like that. My next pickup won't be ready till tomorrow afternoon. I have two of them. I do get paid extra for the extra stop because it's two of them. So the one of them is just free, and then the second one is I get paid. I forget how much it is. I think it's like, shit, I don't even remember. I'll have to look in my manual, but it's not a lot. It's like, I don't know, 15 bucks, 25 bucks. I don't remember. For extra pickups or drops. And that delivers in Tennessee. Another good run. I'll have to look at my hours. I might not be able to make it all the way, but I'll be just like 5 hours shy. Which is like 3 hours, which is, 300. That each way, there's 600. I mean, it all adds up. And then I'd be ready to go home, so. Anyway. The engine's running right now. It's charging up the batteries, so. Yeah, man. Saw a bunch of Walmart trucks. Saw a few in Wyoming when I was driving along I-80, that were from the Loveland yard. And that load that I'm picking up actually delivers to a Walmart, the warehouse, just in Tennessee. Saw one. Dude, oh shit, I got it all planned out about what I'm gonna do with my food, my water, and my weights. And like I said, the biggest hurdle is gonna be, cardio. And just stopping once a day or every other day, and doubling my heart rate for 20 minutes. So, a brisk walk, jog, whatever, a little bit of both. So, it's easier to eat better on the road though, because it's like the things are more regimented, I want to say. So I am gonna get me a microwave so I can make instant oatmeal. The stuff out of the box, not the bag stuff, because that's got like sugar and shit in it. So I like just plain old oatmeal, and I'll put like almonds in it, or grapes, or stuff like that. I skip the butter and brown sugar and milk and all that. I keep it, simple. more healthy. And I actually, I like it just plain, you know. So, and I'll bring vegetables that'll hold, you know, onions, potatoes, tomatoes, avocados, apples, oranges. And, you know, once a week I can swing into a Walmart and make a grocery run. I'll have to talk to my sister. I don't know if I want to get a hot plate or like an air fryer, because these trucks have, you know, the inverters, so we have like wall plugs. Got like 4 of those. I got like 5, you know, cigarette lighter socket things. 6 actually. You know, so I can get my protein and, you know, make my grub, you know, my Tupperware, you know. But still, if I'm gonna stay out for 3 weeks and go home for 4 to 5 days, you know, I'm gonna have to, like I said, either restock and or, you know, cook my own food. But even with the fridge, it has a freezer, but it's a little rinky-dink thing. You know, meat and stuff, you know, doesn't really hold for more than 4 or 5 days, you know, before it starts to like change color and shit. You know, in a fridge, you have to really freeze it. And I forget what the deal is. Even in the fridge, it's like if it's below 20 degrees or 0 degrees, I don't remember, then it's good like indefinitely. It might kind of lose some flavor and texture, but anyway, so it's all good, you know. I mean, I'm a trucker boy now, you know, over the road shit. And I'm a lot more like calmer and relaxed for some reason. It's kind of weird. And like I said, you know, it's like my mind still is like back when I was driving my old truck with this company, because the reaching for the clutch and the stick and whatnot, it's like I've been driving automatics for the last like 3 years. This truck isn't automatic. You know, it's different. It looks different. It's a different truck. But that's happened at least 3 times, maybe 4, you know, where I've kind of done the old, you know, muscle memory of, you know what I mean? It's like I'm getting fuel, you know, along Highway 87, you know, in the panhandle of Texas, you know, and I'm like, old habits, you know, even though it's a different truck, it's like I'm still, it's just kind of weird. It's just something that I noticed. But anyway, yeah, doing the truck stop thing. Oh yeah, gotta work for it now. No more, you know, 5 to 6 days out and 2 to 3 days off. Those days are gone. But it's all good. And let's not forget, you know, Katie Boo. So, and then like I said, you know, I'll have to, I mean, fortunately I'm just a troll. I don't do that shit. That's complete and utter freaking bullshit. So that's not a logistical hurdle that we'll have to overcome. But you know, we could make it work. You know, and then eventually when we, I mean, you know, if this wasn't bullshit, you know, I would have to come off the road, obviously. I'd have to do the HVAC thing, you know. Heavy equipment operators don't make the money that I want to make. So I'm used to making, you know, $80,000, $90,000 a year. Period. It's just the type of boy I am. That's the kind of money I expect. And like I said, in the great state of Colorado, you know, $50,000 to $55,000 a year is pretty much living hand to mouth. So, and I like having extra cash. So, max contributions to retirement, steady, addition to savings and all that stuff. It's just what I'm used to. Dagwhammit. That hand-to-mouth shit, that's for broke people. So, anyway, hey Kleber, have you considered my offer? Don't let your pride get in the way, girl. Like I said, you can do that diva shit. Take control, I offered up what I offered, but you can take it and flip it back. It wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. So, anyway, I guess that's all I got to say, baby. Yeah, I thought it would be kind of weird. It's not. It's like it would be bittersweet. It's not bittersweet. Any of it. Like the Walmart thing. It's just like I've got like a whole different outlook, a whole different like feeling and perspective. It's kind of weird. And when I say I'm a lot calmer, that might sound kind of weird, but it is almost kind of like, I don't know, this is a second chance, right? So I'm very grateful, it's like, it's only been a year, it's only been 2 years since I got the ticket. And here I am, you know what I mean? It's like, cool. Like I said, I've said this before, things tend to work out for me. They just do. And I haven't lost track of that. But I have a different way of thinking about things. I don't like hope and anticipate. It's just like, well, that'd be cool, but I'm emotionally and practically prepared for the bad news, and it's usually not bad news. So it's like, I read that book, The Secret, and I read that book with total and utter skepticism. I was like, this is bullshit. What kind of a fucking faggot goes through life like that? Well, thank you for the feather. Think of things as if they had already happened. Like you already got what you wanted. It's like, okay, Mr. Psycho, what else are you capable of? Fooling yourself and, just whatever, I'm a skeptic, I'm a, what's the word? There's a word for it. I'm negative without the negativity, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. But anyway, so I was prepared for it. I was prepared for, unfortunately at this time we just can't bring you on. But now the recruiter was like, so you're set up for orientation. I'm like, whoa, wait, I thought they had to do the thing. They're like, oh yeah, I just wanted to wait till, I guess it's maybe for next, whatever. I don't know, but they were like, oh yeah, you're hired, And like I said, the boss's wife, my former dispatcher, who is now a planner, and the safety guy, they all wanted, he actually, he's the boss's son. He saw that I was sitting in the driver's break room, and he came out and shook my hand. It's like, hey, good to have you back, So it's like, shit, man. And the safety guy, he's like, if you didn't have a history with us and we didn't know you, we wouldn't bat an eye, But, so, I think about that every day. And I'm going to put that reminder on my dash, And I've just got a different feel, a different, like, aura about me. It's not, it's like, yes, I worked here before, and it is. It's so weird. It's almost like it is. It's just like old hat. And when I see Walmart trucks, it's not like, oh, I used to work for those guys. It's just like, yeah, I used to work for those guys. Yeah. 5 years. Exactly, almost. Yeah. I got a DUI. No more 5 to 6, 2 to 3, schedule. I got to work for it now. But it's all good, man. I'm happier than picking shit. There's a second chance, And it's weird. It's like we back trucking. I got a DUI. We back trucking. They don't drive the long-nosed Pete's anymore, but they got the nice, trailers with all the lights down them. Like, they got a lot of lights on them. Take the truck and trailer home, Fuck. And then there's that whole Katie Boo thing. I mean, if I went a troll, did that sort of shit, this was complete and utter fucking bullshit. Anyway. Love finds a way. Oh shit, like a year from now. Well, they do have some local positions in the St. Louis area, but I don't think they have any out where I live. Maybe I'd get like a regional thing, where I could go out and back, and then be home for but that still wouldn't be enough. I mean, fortunately, I'm just a troll. I don't do that shit, and this is complete and utter freaking bullshit. But that would not be enough. I would not accept that. Bullshit, you're gonna stay here by yourself for, 4, 5, 6 days. Well, 5, 6 days, and then, no, not happening. I need to hold you and embrace you and touch you and kiss you and love you and talk to you and interact with you every day if this is gonna work. Those are my rules. Even if she was like, no, don't work like that. You don't know shit. You're not practical. You're a silly girl. But if relationships are, real, good relationships, where the two people, love each other. There's relationships out there that work like that. You hang around each other for 3 days, and then you're fighting, and you're pissed off, and then you part. Good for those people. Because they exist. And they can even be legit, she's not stepping out on it. But they're usually, trashy people, both of them are dog ass ugly, and those are the type of relationship that they have, low lives. But mouth breathers, shit like that. Inbreds, But a functional relationship based on, love, they don't work like that. Functional relationships and dysfunctional relationships, they work fine like that. But anyway. Yeah. Two years since the DUI, year and a half since Walmart, because our lawyer, we kept kicking the can down the road. So, for the next 3, however long, I don't even remember, but it's like I knew I was on limited time, and I got that back deal, and I was on that. I'm gonna have to pay taxes on that next year because I didn't take them out. But anyway, and my lucky lottery winnings, I'm gonna have to write the GoFundMe a check for $3,000 fucking dollars or some shit like that. But had to call him January 13th, 2025. I ain't coming back to whoa. Yeah, I got a DUI. Future so bright, gotta wear shades, upwards and onwards. Oh, sweet Katie Boo. Touch your toes for me. Only in a thong, that way you got, well, both. That way you get a thong, you got the nice thong pussy hammock, pussy squeeze. So, anyway, see you soon. Can't wait to see your place and spend a couple nights with you in Chicago. And SC and Farkles and Kleber, let's do it up. Because this boy's got a destiny to fulfill. So, let's hurry the fuck up and get this sexual shit going. And you'll get your chance. You'll get your chance. I'll show you. Woo. You won't even remember. You won't give no shit, no zero fucks about that Katie boo. Oh yes, I will. But you'll get your chance.